Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of New Year Black Me. So, last week I wanted to do a video, but I was on vacation and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wait till this I come from out of town so I can give my commentary on this. I actually wanted to talk about a few other things, but I think it's best that I break these up into three separate videos because one, it's not fair to William Harvey, the next person that I'll be speaking about, as far as what happened to him, all while I was out of town. Also, I want to talk about Juneteenth, which I probably could have talked about it then because that would have been a good time. But I'm just gonna go ahead and break these up into separate videos so I won't have so much different information all into one. So I went to St. Martin and I'll be traveling often to different countries. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I think it's highly important that our people travel. We need to have a passport. I first went international, I want to say I was 15 years old. So my mom took us to the Caribbean area, and my whole family went. It was almost like a family reunion, but we all went international. So imagine that, my entire family um, was able, not just my immediate, but my entire family, we were all able to go out of the country. So having passport then was a beautiful thing, and I think it's highly important now. One thing is for sure that your money can go a long way, especially if their money is a lot less than a dollar. Now, where I went, we visited both the French side as well as the Dutch side. They have St. Bart's right there. There's so many different areas that you can travel that's like literally right there. And a lot of these places take euros, which is a little more change. It fluctuates, but it's more than the US dollar. But they also have other forms of money that they use that is less. We were looking into the real estate there because a lot of people will invest in property and they use it as an Airbnb. So, so I think that it would be good for you to get your passport and start traveling to different countries. We're not going to make a decision as far as investing yet because we want to go to different areas to see where we want to invest. A lot of people invest for Airbnb and things like that, but we kind of want to invest for a property for us to live. I mean, we would have dual citizenship, but it would be great to get out of the country. One thing I can say about traveling international is every time I travel international, I am an American. People see you as an American, whereas here in America, you're just seen as a black person. And nothing wrong with being black, but if you know what I mean, it feels good to just people see you instead of seeing your skin first and then reacting off of that. So when I go somewhere, and these are just like if when I go to Jamaica, anywhere where there's a lot of people that look like us or a group that may be very, because even though the French, like when we went to the French side, there's a lot of Haitians and Black French. So it's not just because most people when they think French, they think oh like the UK, but that's not so. There's a lot of people that look like us in the Caribbean, and a lot of the people from St. Martin were actually from Dominica, not Dominican Republic, Dominica, and St. Lucia, in Turks and Caicos, so many different areas. Even in Aruba, you do, and they speak many different languages, but um, it's amazing how America talks about immigrants, but immigrants can speak like up to seven languages. Some of these schools force them to learn both. Like I know for a fact Aruba does. They make you learn English, French, Spanish. You have to learn so many other things. So the fact that you know how to speak all these languages actually makes you very competitive. And when you are in America, you hear about, oh, all these people coming from other countries and they're not doing anything. Well, that is so not true because these people are very knowledgeable. They have so much knowledge. They have so much understanding of what's going on in the world. They watch the news. And I think that it's very important that we become more cultured by looking at how others that look like us live. There's many people that are aware because they've traveled. And unlike America, a lot of people, they don't travel even within the United States. They stay in their same hometown, their same zip code. Like, it's amazing how many people will not even know. Like, if you say you live in an area, in a suburb area, they won't know where that is, and it's like it's right outside the town where you live. But telling them, they would think it's so far away, but it's just 20 minutes away from where they live. So it's crazy how people do not get out. They do not travel. So please get your passport. When we went there, when we did our travel, we asked what race relations were like and so many things. And they'll tell you, they don't have that problem because it's so many, a diverse group of people that have come from all over many different nations, that no one is stuck on, you don't look like me, because everyone's different there. They have so many things running through their blood, so many nationalities. No one is usually native there. There were some that were born and raised, but there were some that say, "Oh no, I was born here, but my father actually is from here, or I'm from actually here, and I moved here 20 years ago." It's a lot of people moving all over for better pay. So they talked about how things worked very well for them for the pandemic, how much money they were getting in stipends, and how fast the country, the government worked in their favor in regards to the Hurricane Irma, which is the same hurricane that hit Florida. Um, it it was crazy. So I wanted just to say really quick, get your passports. Start traveling, figuring out where you want to go. If you do travel, your travel will be tremendously better if you decide to go and get in like a business class or first class. And the reason why I say that is because you don't want your flight to be like, I have no leg room. The service wasn't great. Like, here, the service is great. Now with the pandemic, they're not serving food for first class, where they serve like these little snack boxes, but they used to serve like food. So first class will be good for you. If you do Delta, and you travel international, or you do the Delta One, they have the Sky Club. There's so many things that you can do. But now, if you don't have the kind of money to do like first class, that's why I said you do comfort, which is like a business class where you have the leg room. So at least you can have a travel that's not like you have two people on the side of you and you're both trying to get the room you need, the elbow room. But at least here you will be comfortable. So that's all I have to say with that. Watch my next video that I'm going to have about Juneteenth. And then followed by that, I'll talk about the William Harvey story.